In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Sony enjoying some massive revenue gains with their gaming department. Also, PlayStation Now is doing very well. For a while, it seemed like PlayStation Now was struggling, but revenue-wise, it has outpaced both EA Access and Microsoft's Game Pass. Also, we're coming up on the release of Fallout 76, and Sony is once again celebrating the release by giving away some free avatars as well as an exclusive theme. And lastly, we do know that PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, the game that really set the Battle Royale genre on fire, but at this point has been outpaced by Fortnite, but it will finally be headed over to the PlayStation 4, and it looks like a release date for PUBG on the PS4 has been outed. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video. We have a new market analysis from Newzoo looking at the top 10 public companies by game revenues of the first half of 2018, and it also shows the increase from the first half of 2018 comparatively to the first half of 2017. I won't go through the entire top 10, we'll leave a link in the description box down below if you're interested. However, the big three in Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are enjoying some big gains. It seems like Nintendo has gone up 20% year over year from 1.2 billion to 1.5 billion. Microsoft has gone up 30% year over year from 3.2 billion to 4.2 billion. And then Sony has gone up a whopping 40% from 4.4 billion to a staggering 6.1 billion. This is huge. And if we're talking about what games were released in the first half of 2018 versus the first half of 2017, I do have to say the first half of 2018 was a lot stronger than the first half of 2017. The first half of 2017 did have titles such as Horizon Zero Dawn. That was a brand new IP and it did do rather well, but when you take a look at the first half of 2018, we've had God of War, we've had Detroit Become Human, we've had Shadow of the Colossus, and it seems like all of those games have done really well from a commercial standpoint. At the time of God of War's release, it held the record for the best-selling PlayStation exclusive of all time. Obviously, at this point, it's been outpaced already by Marvel's Spider-Man, and Marvel's Spider-Man isn't even included in the first half of 2018 because it was just released back in September. It's just funny to me that going into this generation back in 2013, people were really spelling the end of consoles. A lot of gamers didn't think the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One were gonna do all too well. The Xbox One had a struggling start, but at this point, it's definitely doing pretty well. While it's not at the same level of Sony's PlayStation 4, it's doing very well if you just assess it as its own product, but the PlayStation 4 has become an incredible success. Will it reach the heights of the PlayStation 2? Probably not ever be matched. I think the PlayStation 4 will go to the wayside by the time of 2020, 2021, but it has done incredibly well and the games have done incredibly well as well. What's also doing incredibly well, and this might be a little bit surprising to you guys, is PlayStation Now. It has raked in $143 million for Sony during quarter 3. In terms of revenue and the competitors to PlayStation Now, I would say are EA Access as well as Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass. Those are the most comparable services. Well, PlayStation Now actually accounts for 52% of all subscription-based revenue if you combine EA Access, Game Pass, and PlayStation Now. Now, it does have to be mentioned, I believe EA Access is $4.99 a month, Xbox's Game Pass is $9.99 a month, PlayStation Now is a whopping $19.99 a month unless you find it on sale, and Sony does pretty typically run PlayStation Now at a discount, and if you subscribe for a longer period, I do believe there's a discount attached to that, but still, revenue-wise, PlayStation Now is seemingly doing very well. Obviously, they recently introduced the feature of you being able to download all of the PlayStation 4 games and the PS2 on PS4 games. PlayStation 3 games remain as streaming exclusive titles, and that's unfortunate because I think the bulk of the quality in PlayStation Now lies in that PS3 library when you look at the legacy Yakuza games, Ni no Kuni, Infamous, a lot of games that I hope one day will be remastered on the PlayStation 4. But I think PlayStation Now is finally starting to find its fixture in the market, and hopefully with the PlayStation 5, it'll have complete legacy backwards compatibility so we can download PS2 games, we can download the PS4 games, and we can even download the PS3 games. That would be the best. I don't know if backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 3 is in Sony's mindset right now just because of the PS3 cell architecture, but I think if you could implement PlayStation 3 game downloads as a part of PlayStation Now, you would get so many more subscribers, it's not even funny. That's really what I think would take PlayStation Now to the next level. Right now, it's doing very well for Sony, but let's see how it pans out for the future. They're obviously very committed to PlayStation Now as a service. They poured a lot of money into acquiring Gaikai, and they're clearly not going to give up on it anytime soon, and let's hope they can make it a even more compelling service in the months and years to come. Also, we are quickly approaching the release of Fallout 76. I know we have a relatively mixed reception of the game going into its release. However, I know you guys love free content and you can get some of that right now for Fallout 76. We'll leave a link to the countdown to launch for Fallout 76 page. It's on Sony's official website. Sign into your PlayStation Network account. You can enter in a giveaway for Fallout 76 Power Armor, but then you can also scroll down and claim some free goodies, including an exclusive theme, and you can also acquire 3 different avatars avatars that are available for free. There's also a variety of different wallpapers for your computer or phone, so you can check that out as well. I think Fallout 76 is really that last major blockbuster title that's to be released in 2018. I know we still have a couple of other games like Darksiders 3 and Just Cause 4, but Fallout 76 is on another level. However, in terms of marketing and promotion, I do think Bethesda's fumbled it a little bit with Fallout 76. That's why I'm so interested in how this game is going to do from a commercial standpoint, and we'll find out soon enough. This is a game that I have recommended to everyone. Do not buy this game day one. Wait and see how the reviews turn out. Wait and see how the servers are performing, because there are just so many question marks in the air with Fallout 76. We don't know how this game is going to turn out, but hey, as far as the exclusive themes and avatars, those are available absolutely free, so why not take advantage of that? Lastly, for all of you Battle Royale fanatics, and I know for those of you watching our videos, you guys seem to be really down on the Battle Royale genre, and I really can't blame you. However, PUBG was really the game that took the Battle Royale genre and brought it to the forefront. It will finally be coming to the PlayStation 4, and it looks like it'll be coming sometime in December. Based on a listing of PUBG on Amazon, they have the release date pegged for December 8th, 2018. We knew that it was coming sometime in December. We didn't get an official window, but if it is coming December 8th, I think that's pretty good for those of you interested in the game. This is another game with a lot of question marks on how it's going to do from a commercial standpoint. PUBG is an absolute blockbuster on PC. It's a blockbuster on Xbox One, but at this point, late into 2018, I think it's already found its fan base. There are a lot of free Battle Royale offerings on the PlayStation 4, like Fortnite, like H1Z1. Are people really going to invest $29.99 for PUBG? I just don't know how it's going to do. I know some people are at least going to check it out just because of the magnitude of the game that it is. And even while the majority of people watching our videos are more of a hardcore gamer, they like their PlayStation 4 exclusives, they like all of the big games being released, and you guys aren't really into the Battle Royale genre. If you do step out of that bubble, there is a large fan base still for Battle Royale, and I do think PUBG is going to find some sort of a fan base. I just don't think that fan base is going to be comparable to if the game was released 6 months or 8 months ago. It feels like the majority of people that are playing Battle Royale have already settled into the games that they like. That's just from my vantage point. We'll find out soon enough, and it does look like PUBG will be released on December 8th. That's going to conclude this video. Again, Sony has enjoyed some massive revenue gains. PlayStation Now is doing very, very well. You can get some free Fallout 76 content right now with an exclusive theme and 3 different avatars, and it looks like PUBG will be released on December 8th if a Amazon listing is to be believed. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.